CIET NCERT presents audiobook Interactions, activity book on listening and speaking for classes 6 to 10.
Page 113.
Chapter 49 Cricket.
Learning Outcomes. 1.
Learners will be able to listen for gist, specific information, and detail in the given text.
2.
Learners will be able to talk in the context of trends in social issues.
3.
Learners will be able to share their opinion on a topic.
4.
Learners will be able to debate and discuss. Now, we will move to page 174 for the appendix of chapter 49.
Page 174.
Appendix 49. Why cricket is India's most effective social equalizer. Cricket is perhaps ahead of any other activity in terms of providing a level playing field for everyone. It is hard to think of any other activity which can match cricket in terms of providing opportunities regardless of one's family background. Consider two other activities, politics and films. The number of people in important roles who have family in the same line of work is quite high. Look around, and so many promising politicians come from families which have had a long presence in politics. It seems odd that a lot of important people in the Hindi film world are once again from families with a long history there. For sure, there are successful exceptions, but one really has to wonder about the limited pool from which prominent performers emerge. In this context, consider how Indian cricket has defied the norm. Over the last 3 decades, the social composition of Indian cricket teams has changed quite a bit. It is no longer unusual to find the national team made up of cricketers from places which were not on the cricketing map a generation ago.
Page 175.
When Jharkhand was formed in 2000, who would have thought that in less than a decade, the captain of the Indian cricket team would come from there? MS Dhoni was not an exception. So many of India's recent picks have come from smaller places and pursued cricket in challenging circumstances. One can't think of another area of activity in India where parents and background seem to count for so little. Now, we will move to page 113 for the activities of chapter 49.
Page 113. Warm-up. A.
Look at the pictures given here. Work in pairs and answer the following questions.
1.
In the first picture, a group of boys are playing cricket.
2.
In this picture, we can see a parade. A soldier is saluting to the national flag, while a helicopter behind him sprinkles flowers on the people underneath.
3.
In this picture, we can see a queue. A lot of people have arrived to vote at a voting booth.
1.
How well do you know about these public places?
2.
What is the common link between these pictures? How often do you come across such situations in your everyday life? Give 2 examples from any public field other than the ones shown in the above pictures.
3.
What are the disciplines or fields where such associations are not often found? Why do you think that is the case?
Page 114. Activity 1. Listening. A.
Listen to a piece titled, Why Cricket is India's Most Effective Social Equalizer. Work in pairs and discuss the tasks given here.
1.
Mention any 3 issues you think the piece talks about.
2.
What kind of tone do you think the writer has used?
3.
What is the position the writer takes?
4.
Listen carefully to your teacher reading aloud the piece and check if your responses are accurate. Make corrections wherever necessary.
Activity 2. Speaking. A.
Debate. Work in groups of 5 students each and build arguments both for and against the motion in response to the piece. You should have at least 2 points each of agreement and disagreement with the piece. Share these with the class. Open the discussion to get the response of other students. Chapter 49, Cricket, ends here.
Activity book on listening and speaking for classes 6 to 10. You were just listening to this audiobook. Read by Akash and Dr. Anandana Kapoor. Recorded by Bati Langlingdo and Mayank Kumar. Production assistance Tanu Gupta. Directed and produced by Vandana Arimardhan. This audiobook is presented to you by CIET NCERT, New Delhi, India.